Welcome to Shawnee Union, and this week we're taking a look at this camera, the Fuji Instax 210. It uses this new Fuji Instax color film, which is like the wide film. There's also a smaller version, but this is the one I kind of wanted because I like the bigger prints. So it's a pretty cool camera. It uses 4 AA batteries, and on the side of it, it has lighten, normal, darken. I think these are like exposure compensations, but I'm not 100% sure if it has to deal with the chemical process or the exposure process. There's a power button, there's a close, and then a medium to long range. I think it's a hyperfocal distance, and then you have a flash setting. So I've been using this the last couple of days for this short trip, and I took it, and I'm gonna talk about some of my photos though later, but the general stuff is the body is actually really easy to hold. It is a little bit of a bigger camera. The viewfinder the viewfinder I think is optical, but it doesn't adjust with the lens, so I think it's just a really basic viewfinder. Nothing special, but I think it's generally a pretty good camera. So let's talk about some of the images I got. So the first picture I took was a selfie in the mirror. It didn't turn out well. The flash overpowered it, and it kind of exposed incorrectly. So maybe shooting in a mirror isn't the best thing, but I generally had a lot of problems just shooting indoors in general with this camera. So definitely not a great indoor camera, but outdoor stuff looks pretty good. So this is from my hotel room, just looking out on Manhattan, Kansas, in their new kind of visitor center. There's another one on a rooftop bar. That big black dash there, it's actually the lens cover because it was broken getting in the picture frame. So here's another one inside a restaurant. Again, you see it's out of focus, and I had it on the right setting, but it was just a little bit out of focus. I don't really know how to fix it. Another one of food in there. These aren't the greatest pictures, but again, a little out of focus. And I tried to take a lot of snapshot style photos. This one's on the roof. It came out really good, and I had to actually flip the camera upside down to get the blades out of the way, but it came out pretty good. And then I actually modified it so it would be easier, and this one's in an antique store. It came out really well too. This one, again, underexposed, so backlit just doesn't work well. Backlit stuff doesn't work well with this camera. And then again, I tried another selfie from hand holding it, and too bright and not in focus. So that's probably the main issues with this camera. It doesn't do close up, and it doesn't do nighttime well, but it does outdoors and front lit really, really well. So great for that. Probably great just travel camera. So how do you load film into it? Basically, here's the old pack. I took it out, and then you can get the pack film. So the pack film I actually bought from Amazon for like 210 packs for like $12, and I did the Amazon warehouse deals, which is a pretty good deal. It's like return stuff, so you can get a pretty good bargain on there. So you're gonna open this pack quickly, and then you're just gonna place it in the camera. There's these little register marks, those yellow lines. So it's pretty straightforward. And then you're going to close the back. Now the first shot is actually going to be the leader. So the first shot, you're going to turn the camera on and then take your picture, and you get this black card that comes out. Then the count will start from 10 down to 0. Thank you for buying a camera for $80, and the film packs are $10. This is actually a pretty good deal. If you think about 35mm film, it costs about $20 a roll for me. And although that's 64 rolls, you don't get those results really instantly, and it takes a lot of time. With this, you're going to get your results instantly, and it's pretty fun to have around. I actually wouldn't use it indoors again. I would probably use it only outdoors. And it is a little big, so it is kind of tough to lug around, but it's still a really fun camera. And I like the fact that Fuji's making even film cameras like this, so a pretty cool camera. I'm going to put a link down in the description to an Amazon link, and so if you buy it from there, this or the film, I get a little bit of an incentive and a kickback, so that's pretty cool. Another weak point of this camera is it's not very durable, so if you drop it, even once, like the previous owner probably did, probably not going to be able to use it fully functionally again. This battery hinge is broken, and the lens shades, or the lens cover, is kind of messed up. So not a great build quality, but a pretty good camera. You're gonna have to baby it a little bit. And I kind of want to try the newer version, so if anyone from Fuji's out there, I'd love to try one of the newer versions too. So thank you for watching this week, and next week I will come back with some shorter videos because I am planning on moving, so I'm gonna be pretty busy with that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you, bye. It wasn't totally broken, but the shutter thing right here was, shoot.